Welcome. You found your way into my midnight library. That's a place that only opens when the world grows quiet, when thoughts slow, and when stories begin to breathe. If this is your first time here, take a moment, get comfortable. Let the noise of the day fade away. This space is meant for listening, for healing, for wandering gently through the words and the emotions. This segment of the Midnight Library is dedicated to short stories shared with my nightlights. Those are going to be the quiet moments, the soft storytelling, and the intimate journeys meant to be experienced slowly, one page at a time. There is no rush here, no loud distractions, just one voice guiding you through the stories meant to be felt rather than explained. So, whether you're here to relax, to escape, or to understand how a voice can bring even the smallest story to life, you're exactly where you're meant to be. So, let's begin. Tonight, you will learn that some stories don't begin with a choice. They begin when you wander too far inside of your own thoughts. We're going to step into the Midnight Library, a place that appears only when you're quiet enough to notice it. The endless shelves, the living books, and one story that doesn't want to be read, only felt. You won't be alone. There's a keeper here who is patient, attentive, and watching to see how far you're willing to go before you stop yourself. This is a story about tension that lingers, about the moment before touch, and about the power of leaving a page unfinished. So take a breath, slow your body, and let the world fall quiet. For when the doors close behind you, the library will already know your name. Welcome to the Midnight Library. The doors close behind you without a sound. Not locked, just settled. The air here is different. It's cool at first, then slowly warming as you move deeper inside. The scent of aged paper wraps around you. Ink, leather, and something faintly sweet behind it. Almost like a memory. The shelves stretch endlessly upwards, disappearing into the shadows as books shift softly as you pass, almost like they're breathing. Your fingers trail along the spines. Some feel smooth, some feel rough, and some pulse faintly under your touch. You weren't looking for anything in particular. You never are. And that's when you feel it. Not a sound, not a voice, but a pause. And your body stops before your mind does. There. One book. Waiting. The cover is darker than the others. It's not black, it's deeper than that. Like the space between stars. There's no title that you can read. Only one that feels familiar. And when you open it, the library quiets. Not silent, but attentive. The first page is blank. The second isn't. Your name isn't written, but the story bends around you anyways. The words appear slowly, like they're being remembered instead of read. And you feel a presence before you can even hear it. Warm, unrushed. You really do have a talent for finding the dangerous ones. The voice isn't surprised. It's fond. You don't turn around. You don't need to. They've been here longer than the shelves. Longer than the stories. You feel them step closer. Not crowding you. Just close enough that the air changes around you. Do you know what this book does? They murmur. A pause. And you opened it anyways. A finger traces the edge of the page, not touching your skin. Yet your breath catches like it did. The warmth of them settles at your back. Steady, intentional. The book grows warmer in your hands. The words begin to rearrange themselves again. This version of the story slows, lingering, like it wants to be felt. They lean in closer. Now you can feel them fully. The heat, the stillness, the way that they wait. You don't read these stories. They whisper. You let them unfold inside of you. Their hand rests beside yours on the table. Not holding, not claiming. They're close enough that every nerve is aware. The library responds. The shelves shift inward and the lights dim slightly. Even the air feels heavier. It feels charged. You could stop, they say gently. You could close the book and walk away. But the way their voice lowers on walk away tells you everything. They know that you won't. They step into your space. Now there's nowhere for their feeling to go. Their forehead rests lightly against yours. Not a kiss, just the promise of one. And you can feel their breath slowed, controlled, matching yours. The book stops recording. It's waiting. This moment isn't written. It's chosen. Do you feel it? They whisper. That moment before a story crosses the line. Your lips are close enough that the heat between them begins to feel electric. The library holds its breath. Because this is where stories become unforgettable. You close the book. The warmth fades, but not the memory. They step back, respectful and satisfied. A wise choice. Unfinished stories linger longer. They murmur. The shelves drift apart again, and the exit reveals itself through the stacks. Before you leave, they speak once more. You're always welcome here, for the library remembers those who listen. A soft smile in their voice. The doors open and you step out, but something stays with you. The warmth, the tension, the story that didn't end. Take a breath. Slow. You're here now. Safe. Grounded. And when sleep finally finds you, you'll realize something. The midnight library never closes. It just waits. Good night, my nightlight. And until next time.